And we are live. Now, we've paid out over thousands of dollars worth of cryptocurrency to our community members who post projects on our CrowdX Calendar. Our last Hot Streak Rewards pool, we paid out over 15.5 BNB in bonuses. And today, I'm going to show you how simple it is to post projects to the CrowdX Calendar and get paid by doing a great job. Welcome to another session of Building the Bull. This session is brought to you by the Skylabs and Vetter ecosystem. My name is Ryan, and I'm so glad to be your host today. Go ahead and drop a hi, hello, letting me know where you're watching from and who's with us today. Welcome, Carl. Hope you're having a fantastic day, my brother. Now, in the last year, over 16,000 crypto projects have launched. How would you like to get paid to share quality crypto pre-sales on our CrowdX Calendar? That's exactly what these sessions are all about. It's designed to equip you with the knowledge, resources, and experience to find great projects. Now, we work together utilizing something called crowdsourcing to find projects that have potential while at the same time bring up warnings and red flags about projects that may have concern. Now, for the last 6, 8, 9 months now, we've recorded over 100 plus live sessions just like this where we support the community in navigating the CrowdX Calendar, finding 2x to 100x crypto gems, and paying out thousands of dollars worth of cryptocurrency in the process. We host 2 live sessions like this every single week, and you're watching one of those right now. Hey, welcome Phyllis, welcome Aaron, welcome Ricky. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Now, if you're brand new to the Vetter ecosystem, you're not really sure what this is all about, I invite you to visit vetter.ai. That's vetter.ai, and there you're going to be able to see what the Vetter ecosystem is all about with Skylabs and the CrowdX, which is where we have our pre-sale calendar. Now, today, what we're going to be talking about today is really simply, we're going to break it down how simple it is to add projects to the CrowdX calendar, but also how you get paid, but most importantly, tips and tricks on how to manage your projects. You know, there's a lot of information as you're scouting projects, and it can get a little overwhelming. It's easy to fall behind and forget about certain projects. So as a community, we started a thread in Discord for people to share their ideas on how they manage their projects. And today I'm just going to share a couple ideas on how I've managed mine and what has worked well for me. So with that, let's go ahead and check out the Vetter platform. And this is our dApp. Okay, so you can go to Vetter platform. That's VETTER and you're going to see this right here. And this is our dashboard. This is our Vetter board. This is where you can see everything that's going on this platform from a higher level view. And right here, here's some projects. That's the hot list. This is not to be confused with the hot streak. These are just projects posted by certain scouts. Right here is a quick view of the calendar. Right here is our top leaderboard. Now, a moment ago, I said that we paid out over thousands of dollars worth of cryptocurrency, and believe it or not, you actually get paid to contribute in this ecosystem. Meaning, you post a project to the calendar, you get paid. If someone likes your project, they can tip you. You can get paid. When you consistently post great projects, your rank goes up. We'll go over that in just a moment. And when you start posting projects and they consistently do well, like strings of wins, like a streak, a hot streak, we have the hot streak bonuses, which we pay out in our native token Vetter as a buyback, but also we pay out BNB directly to your wallet. So this can be a really lucrative platform if you're really good at finding crypto pre-sales. If you're not that great at finding crypto pre-sales, that's okay too. Plug into our community, learn, and you'll be up and running, and you'll have the skill sets to know how to find these types of projects. Now, when I say these types of projects, go ahead and take a look at the gains here. We record all of our gains. Okay, we record all of our gains. So there's projects that have their all-time high in the 24-hour period. This is a 69%. And we have something called the VAL, the Vetter Audited Highest Low. And so we all know that when we see a spike on the chart and we think, oh, that's great, but how many people actually sold at the top? We don't actually know how long it stayed there at that high. And so we have a metric in our community called the VAL, Vetter Audited Highest Low. And this allows people to realize, like, wow, you had an hour to sell at a 27% gain. Or, 27% gain. Right here, 1.6x. Right here, barely break even. Right here, 2.7x. Okay? And so you can see there's all these different gains that are happening on the platform. Right here, here's an 80x. you literally had an hour to sell at ADX. I believe the 7-day time frame was even greater. Okay, so we have multiple time frames where we score and rate these projects. We have a 24-hour time frame, a 7-day time frame, and a 30-day time frame. And what this does is it gives projects different time frames to hit certain profits, and that your scout rank is dependent on whether a project is profitable or not. Now you may be thinking, well, Ryan, what happens if a project doesn't do very good at all, but eventually turns around? Well, we actually have an overall rank as well. And so the way this is designed and the thought process and the intentionality behind it is so awesome. Okay, this platform was launched just over a year ago, and it's absolutely amazing. Everything that's built into it, all designed to empower any individual who wants to get paid cryptocurrency to post projects. Our community is there for support and collaboration and crowdsourcing. And literally, you can log in, start using the platform, and most importantly, it works. That's the coolest part. Okay, so as a scout, when you're brand new, you start off and you earn 250 VEDR every time you add a project to the calendar. If you add profitable projects to the calendar, your rank goes up. Okay. After you add 5 projects as a yellow scout, you're automatically beige, and now you're making 750 VEDR every time you post a project to the calendar. Okay. As you add profitable projects up, your rank goes up, like I said, and you're now a green. You're making 1,750 VEDR every time you post a project. Next, purple. 2,250 VEDR every time you post a project to the calendar. And again, that is separate from receiving tips. That's also separate from the hot streak bonuses. See, there's members in our community. Let's go back over here to tiers. There's members in our community that they may have started at a tier 2, for example, or maybe a tier 3. And simply by contributing to the platform, by scouting projects, receiving tips, and things like that, they've actually been able to increase their VEDR tier. So maybe they started off at a tier 3 and they're now sitting at a tier 4. Maybe they start off at a tier 4, they're now sitting at a tier 5. Or diamond 1 rather. Maybe they start at diamond 1 and they're now sitting at diamond 2. All because of contributing. And so when I say we've paid out thousands, I literally mean we've paid out thousands of dollars worth of cryptocurrency to support people in the community to utilize the platform. And it's literally a win-win for everyone involved. The scouts win because they're contributing to the platform, they're getting great results, and they're getting paid to do so. And then the community wins because as a token holder, when you hold the VEDR token, you get access to the CrowdX Calendar, which is a database and list of all these crypto pre-sales, which can support you in your own research. Instead of you having to sift and sort and do all the research yourself, here's a calendar with all the information you could need to find and look through and sift and sort through crypto pre-sales. In addition to that, our Discord, where there's conversations going on about what people are looking at in the projects that are on people's watch lists. So as you can imagine, there's a lot here. Okay, as you can see, there's a lot here. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. So when a project is added to the platform, this is what it looks like. This is a scout report, okay? And right here you can see this is the project name. This is Tectum, okay? And I did that last week too. Every time I click here, I accidentally click the staking side. Anyway, this project was posted by Vidiate, okay. And you can see there's basic details that was provided here. Okay, project, the symbol, the telegram, the network that it's on, categories utility, it's a private seller pre-sale, the soft cap and hard cap, website, Twitter. And then here's the information provided by the scout. And this is what the scouts, they're going out there, they're sifting the sort, and they're finding these projects, and then they add this information. They're adding positives, they're adding red flags, where they found it, they're adding price details if you can access that, they're adding comments about the project overall, and additional notes. And all scouts are a little bit different. They have their own style of way they're doing things, but it gets you an idea of how this works. And you just fill in the blanks. So let me show you what that looks like over here. Let's go back to the CrowdX Calendar. So let's say that we've just found a project. Okay, we just found a project, and whether we're utilizing YouTube influencers or we're in Reddit communities, or we're in Telegram groups, or we're in Discord communities, wherever you find your projects. Once you find one, you click Add Project. And the beautiful part about this is you can add a project as ranked or unranked. If you add it as ranked, you're going to receive payment. If you add it as unranked, you're not going to receive payment. Okay? But you start going through here and you start filling in the details. Here's a project name, the symbol, the website. Okay? If you have the Telegram, the Discord, the Twitter, these details right here. Okay? What network it's on, Launchpad, the category, meaning what type of project. See, our calendar hosts projects that are gaming projects, Launchpad, memes, NFT, rewards, or utility. So if you are all about gaming projects or you're all about meme projects and you're really good at picking those, you can literally carve yourself out a little niche within our community of being the gaming expert or being the meme token expert. Okay? Here's a strategy. Is it a fair launch? Is it IDO? Is it private or pre-sale? Now here's the boxes we were talking about just a moment ago. Where is it found? Pricing details, day it launches. Here's your comments, positives, red flags, or other notes, and things like that. Hey, welcome, Daryl. Hey, shout out to Daryl. Daryl recently had a profitable project on the CrowdX Calendar, so congratulations, brother. Excited for you, my friend. So that's the basic information that you would add as a scout, and then you would post the project, and then you would receive your payment. It's a pretty cool process. Like I said, there's a lot that's built into this platform, and it's really in-depth, but the beautiful thing is the fact that it works, it functions. Okay, so many projects in the space, they have a vision and a dream, an idea of what they want to create, and they never create anything. And I just tell you, this is a testament to the ability and vision of the brains and community behind this operation and behind this project. CrowdX is a shining star, and just by taking a tour, looking through it, clicking buttons, learning, you'll see how significant it really is. It's absolutely amazing. So one of the things that you could probably imagine, if you've spent any time in this space whatsoever, you know that things happen fast. Things happen fast. And things can change quickly. Trends happen, and by the time you've actually picked up on the trend could be gone. That's the thing of the crypto space. It moves quick. So as a scout, how do you stay up to date? How do you stay up to date on the projects that you're watching or monitoring? How do you stay up to date on getting all the information that you need? How do you stay up to date on that stuff? Hey, welcome, Jim. Glad you're here, brother. And so one of the things, like I said, we started a Discord thread. And so, if you're a scout, feel free to hop on that thread and drop some of your thoughts and feedback on how you stay organized. I wanted to share some tips and tricks on what I do and what I did when I was posting frequently and also doing a lot of vettings that helped me stay organized. One of the things that happen pretty regularly, especially in this current market condition, dates can change. Okay, so as a scout, it's incredibly important that you're up to date with your projects, because if a project, for example, Tectum, for example, we're looking at this right now, and this is not to point out this user. This is simply to show what I mean by this. So right now, Tectum, there was a pre-sale. Who knows, a pre-sale may still be going on. They were supposed to launch on the 1st. We don't know if it necessarily launched or not. Okay, but today's the 13th. Okay, so for example, either this project would get to be launched, okay, or if it's still active, people need to know about it. So the launch date could be changed because right now, if people are looking at the calendar, they're not going to notice this project up here. Why? Because today is the 13th. Why would they be looking at a project on the 1st? Okay, that's why it's super important to keep projects updated. And again, I'm not picking on any particular scout. I just was pointing that one out because we had covered this one a few weeks back on the call, and I just happened to notice that the launch date was supposed to be the 1st, and here we are on the 13th. So super important that scouts keep that information updated. Why? Because as a user, all this information is here. And if it's the wrong information, we won't be able to see what's going on here. Okay? Now, the more projects you add, the more projects you get to manage. And it's a dance of how many projects can you add every day, but also realistically, how many projects can you actually manage? Okay, because now you add a new project and now there's a new project to watch. You add 5 new projects, you have 5 projects to watch. 10, 20, 30, 40, all of a sudden you get up to hundreds of projects and you physically, it's not possible for you to manage those. And that's something that gets to be, you get to keep that in mind and have a balance with that. Okay? And so, super important because, like I said, the scouts, they get paid to contribute to the calendar, but also get paid to contribute to proper information moving forward, because that's what helps the community win. So with that, one of the things that I use and really used heavily was a program called Trello. Okay, this is a program called Trello, and it's free. Okay. And for me, it really allowed me to keep all my projects in like boxes or buckets. Okay. And so what I would do right here, you'll see that I have a template here. Okay, here's a quick template. Here's a vetter template. So again, this is when I was doing a lot of vettings. But so you open this up, and the way I have this set, I just created this template. And let me pump the brakes just a little bit before we get into templates and stuff. Let me show you how this works. So this right here, this whole thing right here that you see is called a board. Okay? The whole thing is a board. And this right here, these right here are all called lists. Okay? These are all lists. All right, so this right here is a list. This is a list. It has a name, DAP questions, this is a list. Vetter draft, that's a list. Right here I have my launch archive, this is a list. Voting, this is a list. Vettings, this is a list. And these are cards. Okay? These are cards. These are all individual. You can move them around and do different things with those. Okay? So again, we got 3 things. We have a board, we have lists, and we have cards. The board is the overall space. I called this board vetter.ai. That's just my vetter board. I use this for projects. I also use it to take notes when I'm on vetter-specific AMAs or meetings or things like that. Okay? You create a list like this. You enter the list. This is, we'll call this live. Call this YouTube Live. Okay? There's your list. And we'll call this today's session is 12/13/22 Trello. Okay, so that's a card. So here's our board, here's our new list, and here's a card. Within the card, you can add details. Today's session is fantastic. Okay, so hey Vijay, welcome brother. So that's how that works. You click save, and now it's there. Okay. So my wife and I use this platform for her business. And I saw this and I was like, oh, this is great. I can really use this to help me with scouting my projects and vetting my project and staying up to date. Here's the reason why. This is where I do my scouting and vetting reports. All right here. I type it all up right here, all the stuff. If there's any information that's missing, for example, waiting on audit. Okay? I put that right there. That's just something for me to recognize and think about. Okay? Waiting on audit. Okay? But here's the pros, red cons, the price, the notes, the comments, all the details go right here. What am I thinking about for, what's the Telegram health like? What's the website health like? What about the team? All those details, I would just type up all right here. And then when it's time to do scout a project, I literally just copy and paste. So I copy from here. So let's say this is the pros or the positives. I copy the positives right here. And here's the positives right there. And so it allows me to save everything, kind of keep everything in buckets. Hey, welcome, Meng. Hope you're having a fantastic day, brother. Okay, so this really helps me for a couple different reasons. Like I said, it helps me to type out my projects, type out all the details. I mean, even when I'm making comments on projects in Discord. I just use this to stay organized. I can go back and look at my notes, and it's organized like a filing system, Okay, so here's what I did. Now I'll jump over to what I was going to show you a minute ago. Okay, so here's what I did. I created templates, and so here was just a quick template like for a scout. Okay, I could look at something, a quick template to like test out different things, different theories, KYC audit AMA, and some notes for some projects. Okay, that was a really quick one I did. And here's another template I made for like vetting a project. This is much more detailed. Okay, this right here is all the stuff on the DApp, on the project. Okay, this information right here is all of this information right here, just broken out into these categories. And then I just go in and I create a card from template. Click this. We're going to call this live YouTube 12, 13, 22. Okay. So here's live YouTube 12, 13, 22. And we're going to go in and we're going to go to work. This is where we start typing all the information. You know, today's session, yes, it's going to be ranked, what's a symbol, website. And I literally have all the details right here. It's all saved, you know, in case there happened to be like a glitch or something on the DApp and maybe it didn't go through, or maybe they're pushing out an update and things got lost, or I forgot to hit save. Who knows? Okay, I have all the details saved right here. Okay, we goes over comments, positive, red flags. We got members in Telegram, Vibrant, literally everything. Okay, everything. Even a section on, okay, let's have some designated links for the audit, white paper roadmap, tokenomic socials. Okay, KYC you could throw in there, doxing you could throw in there. Okay, and so that's my template. Now here's where it gets great. Okay, here's the cool thing. Okay, so far, everything I've showed you, you could create this in a Word document, you could create this in an email, it could be a text file. Here's where it gets really, really good. Okay, right here you can click a date. And let's say that it's going to launch on the 17th. Okay, and we save it. Okay, so now it's going to launch on the 17th. And what I'm going to see here, and you're going to see a lot of these, this is what it's going to look like. Once it's past that date, it's going to show up red. And so this is going to support me in knowing that either the project launched and I get to, you know, if I was looking at participating in these or whatever the reason for me being interested, it helps me know that what's coming up. Okay? So this was a different checklist. This is strictly for voting. So I had a voting schedule. I do everything in like buckets and try to keep track of everything. So I actually had a voting schedule last year where there's different projects I was looking at, and when my votes were ready to go, I'd already looked at the projects and I knew what the vote was going to be, and so all I had to do was know, you know, when the timer would click over so I could vote on those projects for the different time frames, 30 days, 60 day, 24 hours, 7 day, 30 day. Okay, and so it shows up in red. Okay, now it shows up in this one shows up in green because it was checked off as complete. Okay, this one shows up in red because it was overdue. Okay, so that's the difference there, and so that helped me out a lot to do that. Okay, so let's change the date here. Change the date to the 12th. See, I don't know. See what happens. Okay, great. So right now, let's say that this was on our list, and we're approaching the 12th. This is a reminder not only for you to look at your projects if you were interested in participating in it, but to realize that launch is happening. Launch is coming up. Okay, you could give some final thoughts in Discord. You could give some final red flags or thoughts like, hey, I just saw this, or there's some really shady stuff going on in the community, you know, and it would just be a reminder to you, because sometimes what can happen is you post this project and then it just goes off into the abyss, never to be seen again. But using Trello, there's dates attached to it, so it can support you in staying up to date and keeping that information relevant. Okay? Super helpful in doing that. And here's another cool thing. So if you notice right here, these are my launches. Right here, let me see, where am I at? Yeah, so right here, I was using this a lot when I had a lot of projects to manage. And then once I stopped posting and stopped vetting and became active in other areas of the community, I stopped working on this stuff. So you can see all of these projects right here, not this one, all these projects right here were at some point in this stage, okay? They were at some point in this stage, and they got moved over here because they were complete, okay? And so the way you do this is really cool. So this is a project that let's look at UKISS, for example. This is so crazy. UKISS is a project I scouted and vetted back in December of last year, and they've pushed back their launch date week, month for the last year. I've been updating this project for the last year. Absolutely crazy. Okay, so let's say that they did launch eventually. Finally got around to launching, and what I could do is I would move it over here to it's now launched. Okay, you can see all these projects up here. I would just move it down to the bottom of this. UKISS launched. It's now no longer on my radar. Okay, Street Racer launched. It's now no longer on my radar. Blockpad launched. Nifty Pays launched. This one launched. This one launched. Now UKISS didn't actually launch. These two projects, like I said, have been pushing back. Let's see, what's the date on this one? I don't know if I have a creation date on this one right here. Oh yeah, November. So Pixel Pix, this is another one who's literally been pushing their launch back for over an entire year. Absolutely amazing. Okay, so that's how that works. Okay, and so there's these buckets. Okay, again, you have your entire board, you have your lists. So maybe you have your scout list, and then you have your launch list. Okay, once you've scouted it, now you can add it to, it's now been scouted, so it's in here in this bucket. And then once it launches, you can just move it over here to this bucket, and now you're complete. Now you don't have to worry about it. Now you don't have to think about it. You can move on and drop it. So that's how that stuff works. Let me know if that's helpful. If you got any insights from that. If I had some aha moments, on managing. And again, this can be used as a scout. It can also be used as just a general user of the platform to help you stay up to date. There's a calendar built in where you can set dates to show up on the calendar as well. That can support you with managing your projects. Like I said, I've used this to do a lot of different stuff. I create a lot of systems around how this works. And it's helped me out tremendously to stay on track. And again, if you have more than 5 projects, sometimes that can be a lot to juggle. Okay, so Trello, fantastic resource. It's free, and it's a lot of fun. And so if you have any questions about Trello, we can create a thread in Discord as well and share ideas and tips and tricks, because I'm not an expert with it. I use it for my needs, but I'm sure that there's a lot of different ways that we could put our heads together and use it. Sounds like Jim, you use it, and Aaron said this is awesome. So I'm glad this is helpful, guys. I think that we can share some more ideas and really maximize it as well. Phyllis uses it as well. I know that our dev team they use Trello heavily. I mean, so on the one hand, it's great. You can communicate with yourself to create these buckets and things like that. But when you're working with people, that's like next level. Like I said, my wife and I use it for her business. And that's how she communicates with her team and gives tasks out and things like that. And it's just a fantastic tool and resource. So another thing I wanted to share, and this is going to be with Telegram. And, we've talked about this before, but I'm going to bring it up again. So again, it's really, for me personally, I don't know how you guys feel, but there's so much information going on in the crypto space. So much information. And sometimes it's hard for me to juggle that and process everything. And it's much easier. And also the crypto space is really loud. And so it's much easier for me to put things in buckets. Okay? So for example, I have a pre-sale bucket. Okay? So these are potential pre-sales that I'm looking at. Okay? These are pre-sales that I'm looking at. And so that supports me in realizing, like, instead of being in this main chat here where there's literally every Telegram group you've ever joined, all that stuff here. And the one question someone could ask is, Ryan, why don't you just leave some of those? That's a really good question. I don't have an answer for you. What I did instead, I created buckets called a pre-sale bucket. I had a vetter bucket that had all the vetter Telegram related information here. Pre-sale, this is any project that is headed into a pre-sale. Okay. And then I have this was a launch now. This is, as you see, here's UKISS and here's PixelPix. They've been in the launch now bucket because they were supposed to launch for a year. Okay. Then I have active. These are projects that have launched. And either I'm in the project or I have a vested interest in the project or following up with those. That's what all these projects are. Okay. And it allows me to stay on top of those. Okay. And so to do this, it's really simple in Telegram. You just go down here to edit. And it's a folder. Okay. And you can create a new folder. I don't know if it's going to let me create a new one. I don't know how many you get to create. Yep. So I have a limit. Okay. So I have 10 free ones. All right. But this is how it works. Once you create it, you then label it something, okay, and then you can click it, and then you want to add chats to it. So let's just add Vaultbuster to it. Okay, we add Vaultbuster to it, and let's add the Launch Lounge. Okay, save it, click save. Okay, and now when we go to Launch Now, we see that those have been added to our folder. Okay? So same thing. Once you scout a project, you could create a folder called Scouted, and then maybe you create another folder called Upcoming Launches, and then so either once a day or once a week or whatever your schedule is, you just come in here and tidy these up. And that way, you're able to know. We also have a microcap section on Discord now. So once a project launches, maybe there's projects you're like, hey, I'm really eyeballing this one. This one looks really good. I see some stuff that's happening with a team. I see some stuff that's happening with the development. And maybe that's how you keep track of microcaps. Okay, and the sky is the limit with how to maximize these things. Again, I'm no expert by any means on how to maximize this. Typically I'll have a pain point personally. I'll find a solution, and it gets me through. It doesn't necessarily mean it's the best idea or the most optimized. So if anybody has any thoughts on maximizing that, feel free. We can create a thread in Discord as well. But this is a great way to stay on track of projects that you care about simply by, again, creating a folder. So you just go down here to edit, create new folder, and on the free version of Telegram, you can have 10 free folders. You can pay and get 20. Okay, and then once you create it, you just go here, and you can add new ones in there. Okay. Oh, Daryl gave me a ninja tactic. Let's see here, Daryl. Edit folder. Oh yeah, right there. Oh, thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Yeah, Daryl said you can right click on there and then add them that way instead of going the long way, which I was doing. I appreciate that. See, we're already getting better. This is what crowdsourcing is all about. Thank you, Daryl, brother. I appreciate that, man. All right, so again, that's just another tip that you can utilize that can support you in staying up to date on projects that you're looking into, projects that you're researching, that can support you in just kind of narrowing your focus, dialing things down, and getting really clear on the messaging and not getting overwhelmed with all the noise in the crypto space. So I know we've covered this one before, but hopefully that's helpful. And if you have any other tips or tricks, feel free to share, or we could talk about it in Discord as well. So next part of our call today, what we usually do is we dive into the calendar and we just kind of look at a project from the perspective of a scout. So my perspective as a scout, as in, what am I looking for? What stands out to me? What questions am I asking? Because I feel like if I'm asking a question, if something's unclear for me, it's definitely going to be unclear for someone else or the end user. And so, these are just things to consider and keep in mind when you're scouting a project. Because, let's think that if you have a lot of experience looking at projects and someone who's new doesn't, and they can't even find, team information, or they can't find the audit, or they can't find anything like that, it makes it quite challenging. And other people could be struggling for that. So that's one thing. And the second thing is, this is just my opinion. Okay, we all have our different opinions with different life experiences and backgrounds, and so we all look at things differently. And by no means am I saying that one way is right or wrong or better than the other. It's literally my opinion, my own subjectivity, my own personal preference. Okay, so never am I directly attacking a project, team, or company, but rather sometimes just sharing my thoughts on, that's kind of weird. I don't know why this is happening. Why would they do that? Or, hey, that's pretty cool. Things like that. I will say that, this is literally a process to sort for the best projects together as a community, and the live session is merely a step in that process. I'll also say crypto is risky, and in no way am I telling you to invest. This is not financial advice, so please do your own research. Okay, to sum it up, I'm going to share my own thought process while looking into projects. Sometimes I'm right, and sometimes I'm wrong. It's all subjective, and the purpose of this is to support you to, in looking for specific things when you're scouting your own projects that can help you. Basically, just giving you some tools in your tool belt, and that you can utilize and things like that. So with that, does anybody have any projects they want to take a look at? Or we'll just pick one. We'll just pick one randomly and see what we can see on the projects here. This one sounds familiar. I don't know why it sounds familiar, but we're going to take a look at Coinology, and then unless someone has one they want to take a look at real quick. All right, so jumping into Coinology. So first thing I want to do is I want to take a look at the website. Just go ahead and close that window there. Aaron says IMPT. Oh man, we got some. It sounds like you guys got some great projects to add to our weekly watch list. Let me go ahead and do a detour real quick. So right here we started something called the weekly watch list. This is where in our Discord community you can drop a project that you're looking at and you're curious about. If you've had some eyeballs on it yourself, you feel pretty good about it. You want to get some extra eyeballs on it, this would be the place to do that. This is a weekly watch list. Last week we covered a handful of projects, and it was really cool to see how things played out this last week. So that's one of the things there. So if you like the project, you feel good about the project, definitely drop it in there. You could also drop it in there just a means of discussion and say, hey, I scouted this. Here are my red flags. Here's my concerns about that, whatever the case. But this is a great way to get some eyeballs on those projects. This Norigo, that's a project I added today that I've been watching. We actually covered that project a few weeks back on one of the live sessions, and that's definitely worth discussing. So let's see here. We got 20 minutes to the top of the hour. I will look at. I'll go back to. We won't look at Coinology. I'll add my thoughts on that for the watch list. But I have heard some things about the project. That's why I was curious about it. So IMPT. Let's see. Here we go. January 10th. Only winners. I like that. All right, we're going to take a look at IMPT. And also, hey, kudos to, so Aaron is a scout of this project. Kudos to you, Aaron, for sharing this. And again, if I ever pick a project that is scouted by you, by no means, if I say anything negative or critical, is it directed at you. Again, this is my opinion, okay? It's my opinion, and it's not truth, okay? It's not the one-all be-all, okay? So never take it personally. Never take it. It's like, oh man, he just tore me up. Not the intent, not the intention, and also not the motive. Okay, so I just want to throw that out there. But kudos to you for sharing this project. We'll take a look at it, and we'll also take a look at Catern Network. Okay, so we're gonna fly through these. I think we can do it. Let's rock and roll. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the website. All right, so that is a bright website. Definitely different. Okay, definitely different. So pre-sale 1 sold out. Okay, pre-sale 1 sold out. IMP.io. Join an impactful carbon offset program by investing in the IMPT token. Become a part of a large ecosystem that connects socially responsible brands with businesses and individuals who want to reduce the carbon footprint. I've been seeing a couple projects like this pop up lately. Based on the blockchain, our platform empowers you to buy, sell, or retire carbon credits while avoiding double counting and fraud. Okay, so I do like the feel of the website. I mean, it's bright, but like, it's all right. How do you buy the MP token in pre-sale? Buy with card. You can use the Transact widget in order to purchase Ethereum using your card, which then swap for IMPT. We recommend buying at least $30 of Ethereum to ensure you have enough to buy IMPT and cover the gas fees. Is $30 enough to cover the gas? I mean, it's been a while since I've been on the Ethereum network, but is $30 enough to cover the gas? All right. The pre-sale has ended. You'll be able to head over. Okay, reduce your carbon. Okay, here we go. How it works. Reduce your carbon footprint and make an impact while benefiting from multiple rewards. Buy, sell, and retire carbon credits with the IMPT.io platform. The carbon credits are minted into NFTs, which helps prevent any fraudulent activities. Meanwhile, the use of the blockchain ensures a stable and transparent ecosystem that addresses environmental challenges in the most efficient way. Choose from hundreds of environmental projects that make the difference. We've carefully selected the most impactful projects around the world and audited them to avoid fraud and guarantee that the global certification protocols were strictly followed. Choose from a wide range of initiatives aimed at protecting the planet and transforming lives. Shopping platform with environmentally friendly conscious brands. Earn IMPT tokens from each purchase, exchange them for carbon credits, and reduce your carbon footprint, all while doing your regular shopping. Buy products from our partner brands with our online widget and shape the future. Shop the traditional way with our app and accumulate a sales margin from all your purchases. Green NFT marketplace to buy, sell, and retire carbon credits. Purchase IMP tokens right now on the IMPT.io platform or accumulate them while shopping and use them to buy carbon credits. List your carbon credits on our marketplace or burn them to compensate for your carbon footprint, thus helping combat climate change. Receive a collectible NFT in return. One-of-a-kind social platform where you can track your impact. Collect points and track your score based on your activity on the platform. Get points each time you shop, get an NFT carbon credit, or refer new users. Get higher points for retiring your carbon credits. If you are a business owner, earn points by integrating your stores into the platform and offsetting your carbon footprint. So this sounds similar to, oh man, it's on the tip of my tongue. Phyllis, I think you scouted a project that was similar to this a while back, close to maybe, I don't know, almost a year ago. I can't think of the. And I can see the project. I remember all the conversations around it, but I cannot think of the name of the project. But it was where merchants could receive tokens, and also their customers could use those tokens to buy stuff at these different merchants. It sounds like this is kind of similar, but geared around green energy. PIN. Was it PIN token? That's the one I was thinking of. Phyllis, PIN. I think it was PIN token, something like that. PIN. Maybe. Maybe. Okay. Socially responsible enthusiasts behind IMPT. We're developing to help businesses and individuals reduce their carbon footprint through an efficient, secure, and transparent ecosystem of products. Our goal is to offer an easy solution for everyone who wants to contribute to sustainable development. Pay it now. Yeah, pay it now. That's right. I mean, I knew it was at the tip of my tongue. I just need a little bit of time to think about it. Well, this is pretty cool. So this is the CEO, Dennis, and there's a video of old Dennis here.
Hi, I'm Dennis Creighton. I'm the CEO of IMPT.io.
That's something different. Haven't seen that before. I'm guessing if we click on these, it's going to update each person. Okay. I like it. All right, so we have names and roles, and we do have LinkedIn. Okay, we do have their LinkedIn here. Wow. Sometimes it asks me to sign in, and sometimes it doesn't. Okay. All right, so we got the team. Let's see if we have the. There's a white paper. Oh, yep, right here. Here's our white paper. White paper matches. We have some consistency with the website there. I do like this feel a little bit better. This is personal opinion, and total my own thing. This to me feels very natural. Where like this, I feel like if they had merged it to white or something, I feel like it would have been better. But like I just feel like these images are so much better without the green. Like the natural look of it is a much better feel. But that's just me thinking out loud. Has zero impact. that right there, I guarantee has zero impact on the project. Also, this is extensive white paper. We got 55 pages. 55 pages for the white paper. And again, there's like intentionality behind. They even have a dictionary of words or phrases of what they're doing here. Pretty cool. All right, so here's our bios for the team. Now this is just the 3 team members, the first 3, not for all of them, but they did put the bios here on the white paper. So that's nice. So Dennis, experienced entrepreneur with proven business experience from being a hands-on chairman and CEO, over 30 years of experience in financial services, BPO, telecommunications, and IT industries. He is active in a number of startups, especially in disruptive technologies. Oh, so this is interesting. They're mapping out their marketing strategy here. Branding, branding, 15%, PR, 35%, influencer marketing, 10%, social media, 20%, and events, 20%. That might be the first time I've ever seen a project map out their marketing strategy and how much of their budget's going to be allocated to that. That's pretty cool. So here we have some of the vesting and lock times. So team, 12-month lock. Then monthly vesting for 2 years. Marketing, 1-month lock, vesting for a year. Okay, so here's how it works. So the user uses the platform. You can get the token via using fiat or crypto. So you have the token. You choose a project. Okay. Now you pay. This part is what I don't understand. So okay, this part is like what all the projects do. You acquire the token. Now, so this part, you choose a project, you use the IMPT tokens, you purchase a carbon credit, transfer a token to the NFT, and at that point, you hold, sell, or burn. I guess right here, if you burn, You get a collective NFT that you can hold and trade. So I guess the value will be based on, them hoping, thinking that these collective NFTs are going to be worth something long term in the future. I guess. I mean, why would you go this route? Because, I mean, I guess, like I said, trade. I suppose, hold or trade. I suppose you could also sell it, sell the NFT. I mean, I don't know if there's restrictions on selling NFTs. Like they can say, hey, we don't want people to sell it. I don't know. It's interesting, though. This is definitely a thought out program, thought out process, a detailed process with people who have lots of experience in their field. All right, let's go and take a look at the old Telegram here. All right, Telegram. We got 12,000 members. Now, this is the announcement channel. I wonder if there is a regular. Right here we got program. Perfect. Oh, nope, same one. Okay, let's see here. Oh, here's a general channel right here. Let's take a look. Alright, so here's your general channel. Let's join it. Alright, so it just let us join. No no capture or anything like that. It's kind of interesting. But we got 9,000 members, I believe. Yep, 9,000 members. And 295 pinned messages. Oh my. Oh my. They've been busy. Busy. Now, I am noticing there's a lot of engagement on these posts, which is nice to see. But some people, clearly they could be the squeaky wheels. But for a project that hasn't launched yet, I guess there's not hate on everything. So that's good. That's good. Just maybe they weren't happy with something. Maybe something happened with one of the pre-sales. I don't know. Hard to say. Okay, so here they are at World Blockchain Summit in Bangkok. That was back. That was on December 9th. Okay, so that's part of their marketing, doing some live events. Man, there's a lot of energy that's been put into this. These graphics, and I like it. Surely that's not all the pinned messages. I said 295. I know I didn't go 295 already. I went 30. That's weird. Alright, let's see how far back we can go. September 9th is as far back as I can go. Okay, so we got 3 months. Okay, we got 3 months here. Just for funsies, let's take a look at the website here and think about or GoDaddy, who is, here we go. How long was the website up and around? Creation date of April. Okay, so that's good. Creation date of April of this year, 2022. So a handful of months ago. Alright, let's go back to Telegram. Alright, let's see if we got any bot activity. Good project. Okay, so I mean, so far it looks like there's decent real engagement. Oh, wait a second. Thank you. Recently came across this project and feel really good about its future. We'll buy more soon. I mean, they haven't launched yet. Let's see old Matt B here. Let's see, Matt B. Matt B. Where's it? Right here. Alright, let's see what old Matt B is up to. Man, he's posted a lot. What I'm curious about is it real? Okay, so maybe he was talking about he bought the pre-sale. Okay, it looks like he does. He did buy in the pre-sale. All right, so Matt's super active, so that's good to see. All right, let's go back over here to Good Project. Take it off of Matt B. I found some weird bot activity the other day where it was like a user that was set up to just like post random stuff. It was almost like the group had them on there intentionally. It was really strange. That's why I was taking a look at Matt B. Based on his comment of he already bought some, it kind of threw me off. I think this is, aside from clear, blatant bots, this is the most results I've ever got from the phrase "good project." Like this is a lot. That's why I'm spending a little bit more time on it. If you're wondering. Oh wow. Well, okay, that looks like a real person. All right, I think this passes the bot test. I mean, there's real engagement so on these posts. So I think this passes the bot test. I think it's pretty possible and likely that these are real people. With real comments, real engagement. I mean, you got the occasional every once in a while, but nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. All right, so I think it passed the bot test. All right, let's look at AMAs. Check out the YouTube channel for video AMA. Okay, let's go check it out. Let's go back over here. Where's the YouTube link? Okay. All right, what was the name of this project? IMPT. IMPT token. All right. So we got some influencers talking about it. This is interesting. IMPT coin will make this after Binance listing. Is this the same project? It's the same logo. I thought this was an Ethereum project. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's Ethereum. I'm a little confused on this part, the Binance listing, but yeah, I'm a little confused. Yeah, I'm a little confused. But I'm happy to see people are making videos about it, and it doesn't look like the normal. When I say normal, I mean this guy is all over the place with this project. Okay, so maybe it has something to do with there's affiliate aspect to it. There's affiliate aspect. Maybe I don't know. Just guessing here. But this guy's all over it. But it's nice to see. There's a lot of videos here. There's a lot of videos talking about the project, which I believe. So far, I haven't seen any of the like shady, questionable influencers. I also haven't seen some of the main ones, the really big ones. Man, this guy is all over it. He's probably making up the bulk of these projects or of these videos. No, it's super nice to see this. The reason I say it's super nice to see this, especially because these are real people and not the bogus influencers, is that as they're doing marketing, this helps. When someone goes to do some research and they just see video after video after video after video after video after video of all this project, it's like, okay, maybe there's something here. Like maybe there's something really here. In a way, it brings some validity. I'm not saying all videos are like that. I'm not saying that group of influencers, quote unquote influencers, that get like hundreds of thousands of views. I'm not saying I would feel different if they were talking about this project, but the fact that it's some other people and we got content from 2 weeks ago, 2 months ago, 2 days ago. 2 days, 2 weeks, and 2 months. I mean, we got content from all different time frames. All different time frames. I like that. I like that a lot. I don't know if this is where I don't know right here if Joe Perry's is actually talking about this project or not. But no, this is pretty cool to see this. To see this is a ton. This is a ton of videos. I don't think I've ever seen this many videos. Maybe Crypto Legions was the only other time I saw this many videos, and that was a video game. All right, so I think that's pretty cool. Now, someone did say that there was a YouTube video for the AMA, but I didn't see it. Maybe we can find it over here in the pinned messages. I don't see it. I don't see a YouTube video. Let's do YouTube. YouTube. Oh, right here. YouTube.com. Oh, here we go. Here we go. What? Oh, here we go. All right, so we got some lives here on their YouTube channel. Some lives here, and we got a video with 1,000 views, and we got another one with that was about a month ago streamed, and then 448. Okay, so that's a streaming. Both of these were all these were live streams. It looks like, but surely there's more AMAs than that. Surely there's a lot more AMAs. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, my friend. Jure. So per the last update from Mike, so the JRM, they're front and center lead up to Skylab's launch, building out the launch, everything like that, and then post launch, which you can also find the replays of. Post-launch, the AMAs, they were expressed that they're behind the scenes building the tech out. And their whole idea and design is building tech that's self-evident. So what do I mean by that? This is a prime example of tech that's self-evident. The CrowdX Calendar is tech that's self-evident. People can plug in, utilize it, and get results. They press a button, they enter the information, they get paid crypto. People can find that information and get in pre-sales. That's beautiful. Okay, that's the same thing that they're doing behind the scenes that they did for VCell, and the same thing they're doing behind the scenes for Skylabs. Okay, so to answer your question, Mike is doing exactly what he said he was going to do, and this can be confirmed in the last AMAs, the recorded AMAs, and you can listen to that for a reminder. But thank you for being here. All right, so let's go back over here. So, wow, there's been 50 messages since I joined the group. There's a lot of stuff going on now. A lot of activity. This might be the most active Telegram group we've ever been on live. I'm starting to say that more frequently. I feel like I said that the other day, but... Hey, you're absolutely welcome, my friend. So I guess I'm curious. When is Okay, so listing price and listing time. Stage 2 is plus 10%. Listing price. So stage 2 is happening, I guess, in the next couple days. Aaron, can you confirm that for me, brother? Sometimes it's hard for my brain to connect some of the dots when we're live. But so it looks like the first stage just wrapped up, which is what we saw up here. Okay, so the first stage wrapped up here. Oh, I saw something right there. Let me see if I can see that again. Let me see if I can snip that. Let me see. Refresh. Right there. I got it before it was gone. Okay, pre-sale 2, sell out pre-sale 1, or December 1st. Okay, pre-sale 1 is sold out. So I'm guessing that there's a pre-sale 2 coming. Okay, pre-sale 2, sell out pre-sale 1, or December 1st. Hey, I understand, man. Beach life is important. I totally get it. I don't think I'd be looking at this project either if I was on the beach. No problem at all. I think that's what I'm reading. Based on this, pre-sale 1 sold out, and this was the price. And then right here, it looks like this is pre-sale 2. And then, oh no, that's listing price. I don't know. Maybe I should type in pre-sale 2. Pre-sale 2. After pre-sale 2, all coins were sold. Some coins were left to be burned. Which one wasn't sold? Has pre-sale ended? Have all the pre-sales ended? Let me ask that question. It may have expressed this in the white paper. I don't know. But right now I can't tell. Wait, this is saying exchange listings on December 14th. Aaron, this might be launching tomorrow. I just now saw this. But this is saying exchange listing December 14th. Or 14th of December. What? Oh, slow mode's activated. Okay, so here's the deal. All right, Aaron, so you get to update your project real quick, man. This is launching tomorrow. Looks like a solid project. This explains why there's so much hype happening right now in the chat, why so many people are messaging. Thank you for bringing this up. I think it's super cool. Super cool to bring up, man. I don't know. It's hard to put all the pieces together, but this explains why so many people are excited. So funny thing, guys. I'm the guy who shows up asking if pre-sale's still active, and they're launching tomorrow. You guys just watched me. You guys just witnessed me be that guy. Oh, that's great. I took one for the team, guys. I took one for the team. Oh, Milad, I don't understand what the question is. Can you rephrase that question for me, brother? I don't fully understand what you're asking. What about holders? Oh, it's all good, man. No, this is great. This is great. I think this is a good project for us to discuss and take a look at. The other day I was talking with Roman, and sometimes I feel like these projects right here are few and far between, and sometimes there's a lot of other projects that there's a lot to be desired. There's a lot to be desired, and I think this is pretty solid. Looks pretty solid, and so I'm glad that you brought it up. And it's not like it was, it'd be different if we brought it up. You know what would be different, man? If we brought up this project on Thursday. So the fact that we're bringing it up today, I think is super cool. Plenty of time for people to do their due diligence. It's not financial advice. I'm not suggesting that you get in this project. I am suggesting you watch it. There's a lot of hype and excitement around it. We'll see how it plays out. Yeah, man, I got thrown under the bus. Yeah, so hey, Malad, could you ask that question again? I don't know if I'm saying that right, but could you ask that question again? I don't understand what you're asking about the holders. Yeah, Phyllis says she found this project and realized it was already posted. Yeah, it looks pretty solid, man. I'm glad, Aaron. I'm glad you brought this up because this wasn't on my radar. And I think this project, Aaron, if I think it's worth you posting a couple thoughts about it here. Just respond to just reply to the weekly watch list. Just go here and click reply, and add this project there, and just share your thoughts, 2 cents about it. You can even share like, hey, maybe you hadn't followed up with it because you've been living your best life in Hawaii, and I think that it's worth having a discussion around the next however long 12 hours we got. But yeah, shout out to you, man. Thank you for bringing that up. Super great. All right, so with that, we're gonna look at another project. I get to be laser. No rambling on my part. Some of you are thinking, thank goodness. But Meng brought up the K-Turn network. Let's take a look at old K-Turn. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. K-Turn. Whoops. Oh, man. Let's see here. K-Turn network. Oh, here we go. K-Turn network. Okay. All right, this is posted by Hellstrom. All right, let's see what we got. So this is launching on, or pre-sales on the 20th. All right, so we got a little bit of time for this. Let's go ahead and take a look at the website. No, man, the timing was perfect on it, man. No complaints at all from me, man. Timing was perfect. We got to look at it today, get a couple eyeballs on it. I know that I'm pretty sure that Meng will take a look at this. I'm pretty sure that a handful of others will take a look at this. The fact that Phyllis was looking at this as well. There's some good stuff here. So thank you for bringing it up. And everything happens for a reason. So. Good timing that you brought it up today instead of bringing it up on Thursday. That's for sure. All right, so we got Ketern. I don't know if I'm saying that. Ketern. Ketern. I don't know. Quickly build smart contracts with AI. Keter or Keter. Cater, could be Cater, I don't know. It's a platform that helps developers and companies build smart contracts in seconds with artificial intelligence. Pre-sale phase, the first third, okay, December 20th. The sale will start on the 20th. Secured by Audex Security and Audit. I don't know what that is. The features: build your best DAO AI project. No coded, automated functions and libraries, smart security, multi-chain. First blockchain with AI. The Cater Exchange. Through our exchange, you can invest in well-known projects like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and BNB, among others. You'll also be able to invest in the stock market on large companies such as Tesla, Apple, Amazon, and Walmart. Our exchange will also have staking rewards and zero rates. Through our application, you can make all types of payments in stores in large companies that will be partners of the Cater network. Here's a roadmap. Yeah, Ming, that's exactly what I was saying. There's been a bit of a drought on like really quality looking projects to watch and study and look for, and it was great for us to be able to find that, man. That's fantastic. So we got math. What? I almost said Matthew, but that's math. Math? Gualberto? CEO, blockchain engineer, Bachelor of Applied Science, Artificial Intelligence, programmer, and simple AI software. With over 5 years' experience with blockchain development, software, and full stack development. Of course, he is in this field. Applied science, artificial intelligence programmer, and simple AI software developer. His name is Math. Of course, he's a blockchain engineer, and of course, this is what his expertise is in. He is living up to his name. So we got his LinkedIn here, and we have his Twitter. He's about like me, not really active on LinkedIn and Twitter. Is he active on Twitter? Yeah, a little bit. About a month ago. He's about active like me on Twitter as well. Which is not much. Let's see. Since we're here, here's the. Oh my goodness gracious, 53,000 followers. 53,000 followers. Wow, man. And they only have one tweet. Now, they did join back in March of this year, so like that's cool to see. That's cool to see that they joined back in March. I like that. Now, we don't know if it was the Cater Network or whatever, because I believe you can change your stuff, but 53,000 followers is massive. And this is just a retweet, right? Yeah, but the engagement on this is way off for 53,000. So like that's a red flag. This is a red flag for me, as in, if we get a lot of this stuff of bogus socials, that means that it's smoke and mirrors and they're trying to be something that they're really not, because they don't really have much going on. So I wasn't looking for this, but we found it. So this is something that I just see, I don't know, that's way off. 53,000 followers, but you only got this kind of engagement. Seems something's off for me. Something's missing. Okay, let's go back to the website here. Latest AI news. Okay. Secured by Autex Security. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at... where was that? There was a link to Autex right here. Okay, let's see what this says. Open a new tab. Close out this stuff. Is this a white paper? Nope. Yeah, this is the white paper. Okay. White paper audit KYC. So we got a white paper right here. That's what we're on right now, it looks like. Or, I don't know. Oh, here's our white paper. All right. So they went all out on the designs here. We hired a team of information security experts to issue a report on our smart contracts and blockchain, in addition to an audit to ensure the security of users' funds. We have doxed KYC team and a safe pre-sale made by Autex. Audit safe and KYC by Autex Security. What is safe? With Autex's safe pre-sale, Keter developers cannot access pre-sale funds. After the sale ends, Autex adds all liquidity. So it sounds like, anybody familiar with Autex? It sounds like this is a program that's allowing people to run pre-sales on their website, and they handle, with Autex's safe pre-sale, Keter developers cannot access pre-sale funds. After the sale ends, Autex adds all liquidity BNB on PancakeSwap. So it's like, I guess instead of launching on PinkSell, they're able to launch on, or they're able to run their pre-sale on their own. And then Autex is like the middleman that connects everything. That's the first time I've seen this. Here's our KYC by Autex as well. Curious about Autex. Did I spell that right? Autex Security. Autex Security. So we got Autex Sec. So we got AUTEXSEC. Let's do a little bit of who is. All right, so for AUTEX, when did AUTEX come out? AUTEX came out this year, February. Okay, so February of this year. And then we can look up Keter as well. Well, that's okay. So September. So just 3 months ago. Okay, 3 months ago. All right. Okay, let's go back to the website here. Actually, let's check out the old Telegram real quick. There we go. Oh my goodness, 30,000 members. Is this a? This is an announcement channel. Is there a non-announcement channel? Nope. Maybe we can find one. Maybe we can find a non-announcement channel. Huh. Okay, so after the pre-sale is complete, the token will be listed on crypto.com. That's the same plan as the last project we looked at. Although I did skip through that website pretty quick. I just realized that. I mean, I guess that's pretty simple. It's quickly build smart contract with AI. I mean, I guess that sums it up. I started to say I actually forgot what the project did. But I guess it sums it up. Quickly build smart contracts with AI. No coding. Automated functions and libraries. Smart security. Multi-chain. Okay. So we got 26 pinned messages. Okay, so pre-sale 1. There's going to be 3 pre-sales. Doxed team KYC'd. So this is the term that we've been throwing around lately. We got doxed team, but then in parentheses we're saying KYC'd, as if they're somehow one and the same. In a safe pre-sale made by AUTEX. Keter network is protected by AUTEX security. Pre-sale starts on the 20th and goes until the 10th. Now, I wonder if that's just pre-sale 1. So we have pre-sale 1, 2, and 3 here, but it just says pre-sale in general. Is this? I wonder if these dates are specifically for pre-sale 1, pre-sale 1 only. Keter Network is a blockchain-based Ethereum fork with built-in AI. We help developers and companies create smart contracts and security reports in minutes. The main advantage of the NFT collection. The main advantage of the Keter Network NFTs collection. Buying up to 0.2 BNB of our cryptocurrency, KTR, you get a free NFT, and every time you buy, you get an item from our NFTs collection again. On OpenSea launch day, each item can be worth up to 25x its initial value. It can reach, well, I mean, that's cool, but like, what do you actually get for that? I mean, I guess that's the thing. If you contribute, you get a free NFT. Okay? And then every time you buy, you get a free NFT. So I don't know if there's any actual value associated with the NFT aside from, I mean, they're saying right here, each item can be worth up to 25x its initial value. But, so I guess that's just based on, here's a perk if you contribute, and this perk could be worth more than what your original contribution was. Cater Network, an AI-based project, will launch the token that will be used as a payment method for large companies worldwide. Earn free tokens. The Cater Network referral program allows you to invite customers to use the Cater Network and earn up to 10% commissions on every deposit made through your referral link. Cater Network has worked hard to build a unique network with built-in artificial intelligence, something new and exclusive in the cryptocurrency market. Cater is a platform that helps developers and companies build smart contracts in minutes. Meng says, I have a feeling AI has a lot of traction right now, probably for scammers too. So both good and bad. Yeah, Meng, that was the thought on the NFT. Based on this post right here, that's weird though. That's really strange. This wording is really strange. They're saying the main advantages of the Cater Network is simply the NFT. That doesn't make sense. It seems like the main advantage is people utilizing the AI to create smart contracts. And so, aside from the fact that it could be worth more than what you bought it for, so, buying up to zero point 0.2 BNB of a cryptocurrency, you get a free NFT. Buying up to? Or does that mean buying a minimum of 0.2? Surely that means buying a minimum. When I think of buying up to, it means like 0.2 is a maximum. But I'm sure that what they're saying is as long as you buy at least 0.2 of KTR, you'll get an NFT, and every other buy from then on, you get another NFT. And someday it could be worth a lot of money on OpenSea. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I'm with you. That's almost like a no-brainer offer they're trying to provide. It really doesn't have much value in the ecosystem. They're just going to create this NFT to entice you to contribute. That's interesting. Man, I really would like to see a community-based Telegram group. Because... Oh, I guess it was at some point. Can they do that? Or is this just... Maybe these are admins or something. Can they change it to... Can they change Telegram settings from open public to, like, announcements? It looks like they did. Or... I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, there were some people communicating in here. All right, how far back do we go? Let's see. November 27th is as far back as I can go. Huh. Okay, well, I kind of feel kind of at a bit of a disadvantage not being able to go through Telegram and to like look to see what's going on with the project and stuff. Yeah, Aaron and Jim, absolutely. It's like I don't know what they're trying to say here. I didn't catch this the first time, but this sentence really throws me off. Like, that really throws me off. The main advantage of the Cater Network NFTs is the NFTs collection. Like, what? How is that the main advantage? I mean, it's like a perk. It's like, you get like free toppings on your ice cream, but like, I don't know. I mean, I don't get the ice cream because I get the toppings. Like, it's just a bonus. It's just a bonus. That's interesting. Definitely interesting. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah, I'm curious. I'm kind of. I don't really know what to say on the project. I feel like it was pretty. I mean, this right here sums it up. So beyond that, I mean, they also have the exchange, but it almost seems like they're just adding that to it. So I guess here's my thoughts on this. They got the AI to build smart contracts. That's like the path that they headed down. I guess to create additional utilities, they're talking about an exchange. Okay, through our exchange, you can invest in well-known projects like Bitcoin and Ethereum, but you can also invest in stocks. All right, so they're doing something with that. Now, when's that going to be ready? Let's see. Cater Exchange. They're doing a CX and DEX. Lower fees. AI trained to automate, construct sophisticated high-profit financial strategies. Investment analysis. Advanced charts. Open AI API for devs. On the DEX, we got artificial intelligence is able to analyze patterns and find abnormalities on transactions and tokens listed on a swap. No fees for NFT holders. Okay, so here's a perk. I don't know why that. Anyway. So no fees for NFT holders. All right. So there's a perk for the NFT right there. Yield optimizer, swap, token bridge, launchpad. So it seems like maybe that this was their original plan, and maybe, and I could be wrong, but maybe they're adding some additional things to it to, show, hey, we got some more stuff for you here. Maybe they didn't feel like this was enough, or maybe it is not enough. I don't know. I mean, I'm not a dev. I know nothing about like the ins and outs of smart contracts. So is it a good thing to be able to quickly build a smart contract with AI? I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I'd be curious to hear from devs who actually do that stuff. What their thoughts are on that. No coding involved. If you don't know any programming language, it's not a problem. You can purchase pre-prepared contracts to be implemented with new functions made by our AI. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I guess I still get to rely on someone to tell me that it's quality. Like if I don't know what I'm doing. Does this allow teams who don't have an in-house dev to like do something? I don't know. So now they have the exchange here, and then we go over here to the overview. This is the same thing. Yeah, this is the same thing. Okay, cool. Pre-sale bonus. So here's another bonus. Earn 10% reoccurring commissions and NFTs with our affiliate program. Let's see. Oh, here's NFT right here. Our NFTs are guaranteed by artificial intelligence, making each one have unique and different traits without similar characteristics. After receiving the NFT, we'll see the image below. Our NFTs will be revealed after pre-sales ended. There's 10,000, 9,500 for distribution, 500 for the team. Mint price is free. Here's holders and here's the benefits. Holders will receive transaction fees from the KTR network. Okay, so this is sounding a little bit better. That post, they need to change that post. That right there. I don't know. Right here, it kind of turned me off. It may have turned you guys off as well. But like this right here is very misleading. It's almost like, oh, hey, if you buy, we'll give you NFT. It may be worth money in the future. But in all actuality, holders will receive transaction fees from the network. Okay, so there's a stream of revenue there. These NFTs serve as validators for transactions on the network. Users will be able to stake an NFT to get KTR for free. Holders will be exempt from transaction fees on our blockchain and CEX. Holders will have a free pass to use any function on our artificial intelligence tools. Testnet and AI tools beta access, airdrop whitelist. All holders will receive an airdrop equivalent to the NFT amount they have. Now again, that's a lot of perks. This is a lot of perks to give something away for free. I say free, but yeah, I suppose, I guess one way to look at it is this project takes off and there's a massive value because of these benefits. That's when these NFTs can be worth a lot. but like it's basically token holders. All this stuff, all this language right here could literally be replaced with token holders. So if you hold KTR, you receive transaction fees from the network. If you hold it, you receive validators. If you hold it, you'll be able to stake it and get free. If you hold it, and so they've just replaced token holders with the NFT, and in essence, it's the same thing because you get an NFT by contributing to the pre-sale. Yeah, it's like an all access pass just by contributing to the pre-sale. So it's not as big of a turnoff as it was now that I have a better understanding. But it does make me question: I don't know. Are they throwing all this stuff in for it to be enticing? Just like, I guess it is helpful to see that there's an own page on this doc here about the NFT. Like, that's super helpful for me to see. But does it change the fact that, are they using that as like a carrot to say, hey, hey, if you do this? I guess not, though, because if they replace the word NFT with the token, it'd be like, oh, these are the perks of holding the token. Yeah, sorry, I'm thinking out loud. I'm working through my process of figuring out how I feel about how the NFTs are being propositioned. So, like, again, if all this was revolved around just like holding VSL, there's perks to holding VSL. I mean, with us, it's currently the tax, and then it'll be revenue sharing. But with them, it's the same thing. The fact that you get an NFT because you contributed anyway, they've just wrapped it up there. So I guess in a way, there is a perk. There is a perk. So definitely interesting. So it took me a little bit of time to wrap my head around that, but I'm glad that we kept digging and we did find this information here. So again, I kind of had mixed feelings about the project. The project itself, very simple. As far as this, I feel like they've added some other stuff to it to make it, more robust and bigger. We got through the NFT situation. This right here is a really weird statement. But the socials, see, I really wanted an active Telegram group because I wanted to check out these numbers. Given the fact that Twitter looked the way that Twitter looked, it was kind of concerning. Where's Twitter? I guess I closed it. But given that the way Twitter looked, it's a bit concerning. That's a lot. That's a lot of followers for hardly any interaction, and that's just a lot of followers for not much going on here. Really strange and bizarre. So I'm curious if the white paper or the Telegram group is the same way. It's hard to tell. Let's look up YouTube and see if we can find anything on YouTube. Any AMAs or anything like that. YouTube. Cater Network. Alright, so we got 2 weeks ago, we got a guy posting this. It looks like we have another name, another project out there. We have one video. That's it. One video about the project. I don't have a lot of experience with this dude, so I'm not really sure. At first I thought it was this guy. That may not be the guy, actually.
Assalamualaikum and welcome back to my new video. So friends, in this video I will review another model. So if you are not subscribed my channel, please subscribe.
Oh, that's really hard to hear. I don't know. I have mixed feelings about this. I would really love to have a deep discussion in Discord about this one. Things that, like I said, things that are kind of suspect would be Telegram number count, simply because Twitter number count's off. Not a lot of people on YouTube talking about it. We just got one video, just one. The whole NFT thing makes sense to me. I don't have any negative feelings about that. Just kind of neutral. It's just like it'd be the same as just holding tokens for another project, being able to stake those tokens for another project, having perks by holding the tokens. The website looks decent. There's definitely energy and effort put into this. There's also energy and effort put into the white paper, and the website pretty basic, but it tells you what's up. Now the one thing that that I was a little unsure of, the Autex, I've never heard of that before, so that part little unsure about that, and what they're all about. Considering that they're doing the pre-sale, considering that they're doing the KYC verification, relatively new project, and don't know much about that one. They don't have Telegram. Let's see what they have on. Okay, so I have 4 followers on Twitter, and they joined October. So brand new Twitter account. And they haven't tweeted anything either. Okay, so I'm not saying this is the case, but this is what my mind thinks. Okay? This is what my mind thinks. There's a project we looked at a few weeks back that they did like whitelist audits or whatever, and the project looked totally bogus, and then the audit company we couldn't find any information about. But this profile was created 2 months ago, 3 months ago, and there's just 4 followers. They haven't even tweeted. They haven't put any information out. So it's kind of weird that they would even link that there. Yeah, I don't know. I know that we're not looking at this project like this company, but considering that the pre-sale is being done through them and the KYC is done through them, I think it's worth knowing who they are. SurTech may not be the best. SurTech may have let a lot of things slip through the cracks, but at least we know they're real. Oh, Aaron, I knew it. Aaron was out in Hawaii on the beach. He created Autex while he was out on the beach. He knew he wanted to bring some transparency to the crypto space. Oh, yeah. Meng saying it feels a bit shady. Can we even know if they built something? Right. How do we know what's actually going on here? What do we see? The website was 3. I don't know how long it takes to create something like this, but it seems like it could take a while. That's why when we looked at the project Aaron talked about, that domain was purchased 8 months ago, and this one was only purchased 2-3 months ago, and so it's can they really do all that work in a short period of time? I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot to be desired, I guess, is a better way to put it, or a lot more unknowns. I feel like we know more about the NFTs than we know about the other stuff. So, but no, it'd be good to have a handful of more eyes on this project and discuss it in Discord. I think that'd be really helpful. So with that, hey guys, this is a great session today. Thank you for your feedback and contribution. We looked at again Cater Network, and the other project was IMPT, and so definitely 2 different vibes, 2 different feels to what's going on. And also the crazy thing about IMPT, all those messages coming in, let me go back. All the messages coming in are on a 5-minute timer. So they literally have whatever it's called. They're throttling the comments. I can't think of what it's called. Oh, slow mode. Slow mode's enabled on this Telegram group. It's all these comments are coming in with a 5-minute timer between users. There's a lot of hype and excitement happening. It's pretty cool to see that. So. Congrats to anyone who found this project, got in the pre-sale, and you guys are launching tomorrow, so that's awesome. Congrats to you guys. Definitely looking forward to watching this one, because it looks like there's some good things going on there. So hey, Meng and Aaron, thank you for bringing these projects up so we could discuss them, and we can continue that conversation in Discord. So with that, I'll end like I always do. Like my mentor always said, life can be short. So for those that you care and love, let them know you care and love them. Hey, I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for being a part of this awesome community and for contributing. And we're literally, what we're doing right now is literally building the bull market, learning, growing, developing. Everyone's sharpening their skill sets, and all of us getting better. So thank you for being here. Thank you for your contribution, and I will see you guys in Discord. Bye for now.